knew it wouldn't work that way. Welcome back to the West Ham Network. Anton here, bringing you today's match day live. As you can see, the team news has been in, and we have been bringing that to you. Of course, today's show is sponsored by our good old friends over at Match Bingo. Let me see if I get this right. Oh, I haven't got it right. It's so annoying. But anyway, oh my God, what is going on, Russ? What is going on? I need to learn how to get this one a lot more smoother. And there is another video in there which I thought would have been... no, it's this one. As I said, today's video is sponsored by Match Bingo. Make sure you do go across and check out their betting options. That's very good, to be fair. And you can go and win a line, you can win a full house, etc. The QR code is down at the bottom side there. So make sure you do and go check out Match Bingo, of course. But we're here to talk to you today about the West Ham Network's Match Day Live in association with Match Bingo against Crystal Palace at home. We've had protests today, so let's we'll come on to the teams in a second, but a well-attended protest. I don't know the exact numbers. I've seen lots of images and videos coming out. It was a very well-ran protest, no issues to be reported. And we have seen very good feedback with regards to it. So much so that even like when the players arrived on the team bus, they were clapped in, you know, all that sort of stuff. The protest was clearly aimed in one way and at a group of people, and that was, of course, the board as well. So if you haven't already, you can go and check out. We've put a video up. Someone else sent us a video from the protest as well, so you'll be able to see how well that was how well that was attended today. And I think these protests are going to be continuing throughout the season, so if you want to, you can go and check out Hammers United, etc., and see what is the going situation there. But as you can see, we've had the team news in. The team news is in. So let me see if I can bring them up. As you can see along the back there, West Ham start with Areola, Walker, Peters, Mavropanos, Kilman and Diouf. They stay in that back four for West Ham. In the midfield, Ward-Prowse, we'll come on to that in a second, maintains his position in the middle of the park. Not that I'm happy about that, but we'll come on to that in a second. Fernandes, Paquetá and Somerville, and Bowen, of course, plays in position as Wilson comes in to the starting lineup for West Ham. So a couple of decisions that Potter has made today. The one decision, probably the biggest decision of that, is changing the goalkeeper, Hermansen for Areola. A lot of people may say that they don't really necessarily believe that that was probably the right decision because of the fact that they don't believe Areola and Hermansen, that one's better than the other. But for me, it had to be done. I'm not as against Areola as other people are. I do think that he is definitely more commanding, and we really struggled under Hermansen. And I don't like to be pointing the blame at one player or two players or you know, you name it. I fear that that's the culture I don't want West Ham fans to get into, but it's really tough to defend a player when they don't turn up to the occasion. And I don't think that's necessarily always his fault. I think it's maybe West Ham's man management of Hermansen, you know, coming in from Leicester City, where you're used to conceding goals after being relegated and all that sort of stuff. So it's not necessarily worked out so far in the start of his career at West Ham. And I think also with a goalkeeper, he is quite small. I think Areola comes in and can be a bit more commanding. And to be honest with you, from what I've saw from Hermansen, in comparison to Areola, I'd absolutely rather Areola, and I think that's good that he's been able to fight his way into the team. And to be honest with you, I really hope Areola goes on and pushes and proves the point that I want, and he wants to be the West Ham number one. So we'll take that. We will take that. Let me jump into the comments. There's loads of people in the house today. Glenn is saying morning to GP. I'm here, West Ham faithful. Don't you worry about it. He wouldn't do it, would he? He wouldn't drop JWP bottle job. Well, he hasn't. He has not. For me, better, but not good enough. So in terms of the JWP, yes, I think it's an issue that we as fans do not understand, because if you've made that big decision with regards to your goalkeeper, then why are you not making that big decision with a player who is equally not performing in the team, in Ward-Prowse? Kind of baffling. Magasa's there. We were all reasonably impressed in a really bad day against Spurs when he did come on and make his appearance, but today I felt like maybe it would have been the right time to give Magasa that change. And I think what we've seen with Fernandes coming in alongside Paquetá gives the freedom, and coming on to those two players in particular, we saw what they are capable of doing together against Nottingham Forest. But the game against Spurs, because we didn't play a striker, Paquetá to play further forward, and we kind of, again, tactics and chopped and changed the setup of West Ham. But as Ward-Prowse maintains his position in the team, I am only but hoping that he proves everyone wrong, and today has to be the day he starts proving people wrong. It's not going to take one good game from James Ward-Prowse to convince West Ham fans that he deserves to be in this starting lineup. It's going to be a consistent run of games, and we've not seen that for such a long time. I hate, again, to point fingers at specific players, but it is what it is, and that is the situation we find ourselves in when it comes to that as well. Question: how many Potters does it take to change a light bulb? None. Get WDP to tell that's a must do better. You're telling me you've had 3 weeks to get Magasa fit and you couldn't get him in over JWP. If we lose, it's another game we could have been more competitive in. Again, slightly worried at why I don't. That's a really good comment, if I'm being really honest with you, because it doesn't make sense as to why he is featuring in this game, to be honest with you. So yeah, no, I agree with your point there. That's 8 months he's not been picking our best 11 in my opinion. Glad Hermanson's dropped, money wasted. Mandy G's in the house. Hi everyone. 9 subs, 1 goalie, 6 defensive minded players, 2 offensive, says all. Where's Marshall or 𝗪𝗑𝗓? If anyone didn't, go and check it out. Maybe even start watching the under 21s. Russ was at the game last night, and has been for the last couple of seasons. I've sporadically picked up and picked out of it. 𝗪𝗑𝗓, Marshall, head and shoulders above a lot of the other players. A couple of other West Ham players there, of course, Kanté as well, who we'll come on to in a second. Well, we can talk about him because I think some people are commenting about Kanté. But there are clearly players there that can look like they've got the potential to step up in a West Ham shirt, to be honest with you. And I'm quite excited about the prospect of what we've got coming up again. But I want to see, when you've got this prospects, what we want to see is that fluidity of moving into the lineup. And 𝗪𝗑𝗓, just the way he wore number 10 last night, and it was funny because when he gained the ball, albeit in the under 21s, he actually reminded me a little bit, right, I'm not saying he's this type of player, but he reminded me a little bit of like Lanzini, the movement, it was the pass, the kind of prime Lanzini, the passing movement, the passing goal. He was really, really flamboyant in his approach to doing that, and it was really kind of exciting. But the fact that they played last night means they will not feature today as well. How can we pick JWP over Souček? Souček is suspended. That's true. Three match suspension, picking up that straight red. If we're short on the offensive players, they should be in. Kanté needs to come in to the first team fold as well from the special one. Exactly. If you are short, then you call up the youth. DJ Russie B's in the house. I'm not the one to get carried away with the youth at all, but there are players there that we could use, and I don't know, this whole kind of debate of whether or not youth players can step up to the occasion. I don't know. I feel like when you look at all and lots of other teams in the Premier League, and I'm not looking at their specific stats, but I'm looking at a kind of group of players who do come up and start to transition into the first team setup, and lots of other clubs do it. I don't think the numbers are drastically high, and I don't think they're drastically higher than West Ham, but they do seem to give more younger players that opportunity if they do think they're there. DJ Russie B is asking you for the thoughts on the lineup as well. Be a bitch for me if that twat Wilson saves Potter. If you're short, you've got to go and get a goalie from him as well. Mandy G, 2 offensive on the bench, and if Souček was available, there'd be 1. You are replying to Russie B. Glad Hermansson is out. Ariola's in JWP though. Magasa had 3 weeks now. Get fit. Yeah, completely agree with you. Like, he did have 3 weeks and should be there. Like, should be there. Today could have been Magasa's day, absolutely. And shows Potter balls up with Hermansen like I predicted. He was too small. David says, Ward-Prowse again. Seriously glad Hermansen got subbed, but JWP for F's sake. Where is the crunch tackle coming from in midfield? And I think that scares me. Now, I think don't underestimate what Fernandez does. Do not underestimate Fernandez. I'm not saying you, Mandy, are saying that, but he and his game is really built upon being that box-to-box midfielder. His game is really built on his constant interceptions, and he gets stuck in and gets stuck about. So he will be doing that in the West Ham shirt today. So don't worry about that at all. Do not worry about that element at all. DJ saying Fernandez, there you go. He likes to get stuck in, and he does. I think we need at least 2 goals. I agree with you. Decent offensive. How come Russ is here? Shouldn't it be? He is there, GP. They may look to bypass the midfield. Absolutely. DJ Russie B is saying he is because he's there. JWP should dress up as a Spanish traffic controller. I don't know what you're going on about. These are all a bit mental. So I thought I'd jump on and interact while we wait for the main event. The main event, heavyweight showdown. Big Anton, yes, I'm here. Are we ready to fumble? I've got this. Thank you very much. We love you. Thank you very much. Toby Sampson, Effin Irons, good lad. Potter Time from Glen Vage. You're amongst friends. Laugh out loud. Toby Sampson is gifted 10 West Ham Network memberships. The man, the myth, the legend. His name is Toby Sampson. Go and check him out. He's just such you're an OG, aren't you, Toby? You're the OG. You're one of the OGs. Of the channel as well. So he's gifted 10 memberships to you. That means you'll get entered into weekly draws to win prizes from the West Ham Network as well. Earlier today, we've seen Liverpool beat Everton 2-1. Hugo Ekitike, a player that West Ham chased for many a season but didn't get, but not down to the player, down to West Ham, not pushing forward to get him. And now look at him, he's signed for just under 100 million or whatever it was to Liverpool, and he's banging in goals left, right and centre. Words and pictures. Good to see you, my friend. Today's video is sponsored by me, motherfuckers. It is Toby, good man. Where's Potts? Potts, yes, I know. Where is Potts? Good question. Let's just double check and make sure he is on that bench, and he's not on that bench either. So Potts is not there. Good to see you. You love it. Good stuff. Well done, West Ham fans. Fortune's always hiding down under TV. James one-legged Ward-Prowse. Potts not even on the bench. Yes, I know. Together United. Anton moving clinical. Anton looks very sexy. Thank you very much, GP. Get Fabianski in. He's not there, mate. He's still an idiot for not changing that midfield. Pick the best team then. Toby says, I know it's a bit of an unpopular opinion, but I think JWP won't be anywhere near as much of the liability with Pac and Fernandez next to him. He might even have a good game as well. What has JWP got to do to get dropped? Dropped, you mean? As I told Glenn, Gio, look at now, Anton. What are you talking about, GP? I feel standards creeping back into this club. Nicholas Charge says, can't see how changing the goalie will help us score more goals. Good point, but what it can't do is stop us bloody conceding goals, and I don't like to be the person that points at specific players, but Hermansen just hasn't been what I expected him to potentially be. There was a lot of hype, and I don't want to point at a player. He still is new to West Ham, but there's a lot of time there for progression and movement, and he is still young, and maybe he can learn a lot from what's happening here, but it looks like a lot of money as well. Where are we? Potts, Marshall, Earthy. There's no pathway to this first team. All will be gone in the next year. Let's hope they're not. David says Potter out has to be his last match. Englishari says, Anton, take a long look. Potter has JWP playing in the centre defensive midfielder role versus Wharton. Makes no sense. Has JWP ever played in that central defensive position? No, he's not. And of course, you know, we've got the starting lineup from Crystal Palace as well. So the starting lineup for Crystal Palace is as follows. Players that are coming back from injury that they weren't too sure would make it. One in particular is Wharton, obviously the Crystal Palace midfielder, young boy who's into the England setup, is playing now in the England setup, and he's back today, and that's a massive, massive boost for Crystal Palace today. They've brought Kamada into the team. We all know him from his time at Frankfurt. The Japanese international that was again linked to West Ham, but West Ham didn't pull the plug. We pulled the plug on bringing him in. Pino, we all know what he's capable of doing on his day. Fantastic player. Will Hughes just gets stuck in the middle of the park. They've got Mitchell, they've got Gay, obviously captaining Crystal Palace in the defensive line there. Lacroix, Richards, Munoz, Henderson, and then a player who's not been on form this season but is on form throughout his career at Crystal Palace, French international Mateta. And you do fear that maybe this is the sort of game that he might try and get his confidence back against a struggling West Ham defensive side. But we need to hope that Dinos and Kilman, and again, Dinos is a player that I have called out. Konstantinos Mavropanos is a player I personally have called out at West Ham since his time here. And again, I want him to prove me wrong. I want him to prove West Ham fans wrong. I want him to be the player that we know he's capable of being. But we'll have a look and see as well. Interested to see what Igor Julio could bring. Yeah, absolutely. I think he's going to be a bit of a no-nonsense defender. He's on the bench. He might feature today. Depends on how we get on. Bit of a cult hero, maybe. He's got that potential to be that bit of a cult hero. Maybe we're not enamoured by the signing, but he may end up being something better than what we expect, and sometimes they're the good ones as well. Anton and Russ doing great things for this football club. Keep it real, gents. Let's bring standards back to this club. Thank you very much, my good old friend. You can see Marshall and Earthy benefited massively from loan moves and Premier League quality pre-seasons with the youth team. It's a practice we need to keep up. We do. And then you've got Potts, who features in the whole pre-season calendar and fixture list, and then suddenly doesn't feature at all in the Premier League. It doesn't make sense to me. It's a bit confusing. The lineup, same as last week. If we're talking last game, Potter's done. 6 wins since January, 3 points out of 12, and out of a couple already, he's done. We're just time wasting. Keep your comments coming in. Let me know your thoughts on what's being said from everyone. You can see Marshall and Earthy benefited. I've done that comment, haven't I? Pay him off, so he's a tight... Still think it's a year early for some, if I'm honest. And I get that. I get why people say that, but there are definitely ones there. Earthy, what's interesting is, do you remember that kind of appearance that Earthy made? Was it last season or the end of the season before? And then he came in and then he got concussion. It was not last year, it was season before. And he got big concussion, didn't he? Like, he totally played well in that little cameo that he came on and did. Toby says, I'm driving home now. You have my ears. No worries. Thank you very much again, Toby, for that. At the ground, and Russie B build the atmosphere regardless of the board. Still the best club in the world. Just trying to buy my way into the WhatsApp group chat. Hey, actually, on that, something's coming soon. Something's coming soon in relation to that. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for that, Toby boy. Yes. Keep your eyes and ears peeled for that one. Potter out, BS out. Everyone out from James Lee, BS out. Potts in limbo. Potts will be better than Cole Palmer from GP. No, he won't. Haha from Iron Bubbles. You are deluded West Ham fan. Let me be deluded. Nobody's talking 90 minutes straight out of the gate. So we're 10 minutes away from kickoff. Yeah, it should be a bit of an interesting one. We'll see what actually transpires from this game. And I'm going to be along this journey for you for the next 90 minutes of football. So if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment in the comments chat. We are going live to X and to YouTube, so make sure you do say hello. If you're on X, then feel free to come across to YouTube, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. Again, leave a comment, let me know you're there. If you're also watching and you've never commented before, please do. Don't be scared. I'll put your comments up. We're all friendly around here, and anyone that's not friendly, we've got a couple of admins in the chat. We can get rid of them, and we won't need to worry about them moving forward. Essentially, though, we're here to make sure West Ham try and get a result. We're at home. We're in front of the fans. The fans turned up loud and proud for the protest today. It all went smoothly. What we need to do as a fan base, if you are in the mindset that you want the board to go out, is protest in that way. That's the way it should be done. Bless me. Right, it's time to give me your score predictions. If you are watching, hit me in the comments with your score predictions with 10 minutes to go. So let me know what you think the score will be today. Areola in goal for West Ham, Walker-Peters at right back, Konstantinos Mavropanos alongside 𝗪𝗪𝗧 in the centre back position, and Diouf, who I rate so highly, and I hope that we can feed him the ball. He can get up and down that left-hand flank. I think he's great defensively. I think he's great going forward, and we need to utilise that threat a little bit more. On the flip side, on the other side to that, Kyle Walker-Peters built up a bit of a relationship at Southampton last year with Fernandes. I do think he's actually stepped into that role quite well, and I'm with Wan-Bissaka not being available, according to sources, he's not well since last week. Then Walker-Peters has stepped up, and he probably didn't think he would be finding himself in the starting lineup. However, he is. He's in the starting lineup, and that is where we are at as we stand. So yeah, defensively, we need to shut up shop today. We need to ensure we keep any threat that comes our way, and we need to really keep an eye on Wharton in the middle of that park. He's going to come back, and he's going to be wanting fighting fit for Crystal Palace. He's been injured and coming back from England international duty, and we need to keep him quiet. The problem is, though, they've got threats, they've got options all throughout the park, and that's what we need to be mindful of as well. Like I said, keep your comments coming in. Let me know your predictions for today's game as we move into the midfield of West Ham. Paquetá, Fernandes and Ward-Prowse in the middle of that park. Ward-Prowse, everyone's kind of not happy with it. I'm not happy with it. I don't know why players are being kept in this team when they've not shown any sign of positivity in their game. If Potter's a stats man, then he must be only looking at sideways and backwards passing when it comes to James Ward-Prowse. But the lack of pace when we have him in the team really does worry me and worry you, and that's why it needs to be someone like Magasa. We've not seen too much of him, but what we have seen of him and what he did at Monaco, he does look like he has a proper talent, so he needs to come in that lineup today. If we get to half-time and Magasa comes on, then I think that's a highlighting factor as to highlights the factor that he should have started with Magasa over Ward-Prowse. So let's hope Ward-Prowse can prove us all wrong, because we don't want anyone to go against any of the West Ham players here. But, you know, I'm looking at the league table just now, and if we can't, it's not, I know it's so early, but we really don't want to be going down. We've got tough fixtures constantly. We're sitting third from bottom with 3 points. And if some teams get results, there's a little bit of a breakaway. They're already opening up a bit of a gap. But you win today and other teams lose, you could be finding yourself in the top 10. So we've got time to change this season in the mindset. Anyway, I'm excited for Fernandes. I'm excited for Paquetá to bring Paquetá back into the position, because Fernandes allows Paquetá to go and be the free, flamboyant player. That's what we need him to be. So yes, that's good, and I'm positive about that. Bowen and Somerville, of course, always excited about that. How could you not be excited by that? And Wilson up top, a striker. I think that's always been my concern is, you know, if you don't start a striker, then you're enforcing that you need to play the false nine, or you need to play a player that doesn't play as a striker in that position. And that doesn't look well. And when you think about some of the balls that were crossed in from Diouf last week against Spurs, then we were really lacking that striker in the team. So yeah, Wilson is there, and we'll see what happens. We've got 6 minutes till kickoff. Let me see what your predictions have been. Where am I? Score predictions. I say 4-1 Palace. Iron Bubbles. Wow. Come on. Grenvage says 3-3. Just share my honest thoughts. West Ham fans, after watching the youth yesterday, Kante and Marshall were the closest to the level required to affect proceedings. Kante does look like a bit of a beast. A lot of, you know, when you listen to Russ's shows from the under 21s and the academy shows, he always say that players need to go and beef up. But Kante looks like he is beefed up and ready to rock and roll. He really does. I know you're playing at a specific standard when you are in the under-21s and you're playing against a lot of the other younger players. However, he does look like he's got the potential there as well. We treat players like pansies these days. Look at what ages some of the great were battling up against the best. Mandy says 1-1. Glenveagh, 100%. They look good. I really hope Fearing, Kante and Magasa all come good. I'm out of players I could name to you, GP, over the years that I've always thought would come good, and not one, I don't think, yet has. Well, they've gone on to have careers in football, but not to the standard that maybe I thought, which would be West Ham as well. Special One says 2-1 Palace. John Edwards says 3-0 win to West Ham. English Yardie says 1-1. Lots of Desmonds here. GP says 2-2. John Murdoch says 3-2 West Ham. Gaz K says, I was looking forward to seeing Magasa, although I'm sure you'll get time. He should have started. Absolutely, I completely agree with you as well. I'm just trying to find the relevant... There we are. Got it. There. Just trying to see what the stadium's like in terms of numbers as well. That was a chat stopper because you said you trusted Potter. What with games we have coming up, it's a must win. Lawrence is in the house all the way from Lexington, Kentucky. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you are well. Good to hear from you and good to see you in the chat. Lawrence says 2-1 West Ham. If he loses this, I can't see more than a single point. JWP is the glaring weak link in that side. If Paquetá vacates that midfield like you know he will want to, we have very little protecting that back four. It's a valid point. It's a valid point. Do not underestimate Potter's genius strategy of subbing players in the last 10 minutes. The players are coming out onto the pitch. Like I said, I'm going to say it again. I'm really happy to see the return in goal from Areola. Maddie says there's just one manager in the Premier League that would start JWP every week, and we have him. We absolutely do. Magasa will come in for Fernandes. You watch. He better not. He better not. I swear to God, Mandy, I can't handle that. Yeah, I cannot handle that. I'm not sitting here myself watching the game today, though. We've got Big Jim. Big Jim's in the house. Come on in. Big Jimbo's back. Say hello.
Hello, guys. I've been away for quite some time. Just a little bit of a health problem, but it's lovely to be back, and hope to be featuring with Anthony a little bit and do a little bit of commentary and a few comments and stuff like that. So let's hope we get some sort of a victory today. We bloody need it anyway, don't we? But still, we've got some hope today. Hopefully, one or two players now will hope shine today. I like Anthony, like we've all been saying, I'm delighted that Areola's back in goal. I was a little bit unhappy on the last game, but Areola is just a great goalkeeper in my opinion. You know, the best we've got.
Everyone's saying welcome back, Jim. Dad, you've obviously watching the games. Can everyone hear me from that microphone distance? Dad, you've obviously been watching the games with us. Over the last season, etc. We've got no consistency anywhere. No, really, no, at all. But it's not great because we've conceded 11 goals in 3 games. I know. And the I gave you that stat, that crazy stat with us conceding. What was it? Everyone knows in the chat as well. Over 5 goals 8 or 9 times in the last 10 seasons at home. Yeah, and we can go on and say about the fortress of Upton Park, right? And you were there and grew up and all that sort of stuff. And you've seen bad results at Upton Park.
Yeah, I've seen bad results.
But the difference between the fortress of what we need to create here, which we can't create here, but conceding that amount of goals, Dad, all the time, especially at the start of the season, it's not great.
No, I know. Upton Park was different, Tony. It was, for us, fortress there, really. And played night games there, and it was just a brilliant atmosphere, and that created it. But we've always struggled a little bit at the London Stadium to even get an atmosphere. Sometimes it's difficult.
Hold on, we've got a comment coming in from the Special One. It says, Big Jim, did you go to St. Bon's?
I did.
So the Special One, he did St. Bonaventures in Newham, East London. So if you did go, then let us know who you are and see if there's any long term story or whatever coming from there. Lawrence, Kentucky, saying Big Jim. Good to see you. Glenn Vage is saying Jimbo.
Hi guys.
GP's giving you the love eyes. Frog in a Wall says Jimbo. Big Jim. Jim. Words and Pictures says Jim. Loads of comments. Your dad's a G, Anton. I can tell. Glenn, he's kicking about. Generation 3. Freddie is kicking about with Joey. And I've just pointed to the telly and I can't even begin to say her name is on the telly as well, so we won't talk about it. But anyway, Dad is going to go back and get comfortable in his seat. I'm going to come in and do the match commentary. Let me see if I can bring this back. There we go. What are you going to say, Dad?
All right, up your arms. Let's go for it, guys.
So just for your reference, right, when my dad comes on the camera, I've always said this to him, he goes into like, hello everyone, hello, and just like talk normal, Dad, talk normal. That's what he needs to do. Just what, mate? He talks to me, oh, fucking goes there. Right, anyway, we are about to kick off. Well, actually, we have kicked off. So let me just put this sugar. Right, we have kicked off. So I'll give you the running commentary of the game if you give me 2 seconds. Whilst I do this, Guille for Crystal Palace is on the ball. No, GP, I know I'm taking the piss. I'm just telling you how he speaks. I know they don't. Absolutely no, they don't. But keep your comments coming in. Right, let's just get that saved up. Get that there. Yeah, I just need to fast forward this time a little bit. Right, here we go. Match day live. Diouf has got the ball down the left-hand side. He drives forward. Somerville collects it from him. He plays the ball back into Ward-Prowse in the middle of the park. Plays the ball forward to 𝗪𝗪𝗪. 𝗪𝗪𝗪 plays the ball back to 𝗪𝗬𝗪. Puts him under a bit of pressure with 𝗪𝗪𝗪 chasing him. Konstantinos Mavropanos grabs the ball. He sprays the ball over to the far left-hand side. Diouf has to track back to get the ball, but he does have it and starts to drive forward for West Ham. Well, he doesn't. He plays the ball into 𝗪𝗬𝗪 in the centre-back position. Fernandez plays the ball into Kyle Walker-Peters. He turns, plays the ball. It's a nice football between him and Fernandez. Kyle Walker-Peters drives. He gets fouled, and it's a West Ham free kick right just past the halfway line. I have been massively impressed with Walker-Peters, and of course I've been massively impressed with Fernandez. What I've also been impressed with is that their interlinking relationship. They've definitely got that understanding, and that definitely came from their time at Southampton. It must have been. West Ham have got the ball though. Konstantinos Mavropanos plays the ball over to Walker-Peters down the right-hand side. He chips the ball up over the top. Wilson to chase, too heavy. And Henderson from Crystal Palace comes out and grabs that ball. They play it short. Ball punted forward from Crystal Palace up to the halfway line. 𝗪𝗪𝗪 wins the header. James Ward-Prowse wins the second header. Falls into the path of 𝗪𝗪𝗪. Chips the ball over their player. He still holds on to it. Somerville makes a run, but 𝗪𝗪𝗪 drives backwards. Plays the ball into 𝗪𝗪𝗪. James Ward-Prowse in the halfway line. Plays it through to Fernandez in the middle of the park. He cuts backwards. Plays it. Oh, he mistimes it. Nutmegs their player. Wins the ball back. Loses it. Wins it back. Then wins it back again. That's the energy. That's the legs we need. He tries to play the ball around for Somerville to chase. Ball goes out for a Crystal Palace goal kick. But that's the difference between a player who loses the ball, who then has the determination to go win that ball back. He wins that ball back. He just constantly moves. He's just constantly pacey. It's a big, big difference when you've got that in the middle of your park. And that is why we are all calling for the likes of Magasa to come in this park and play alongside Fernandez. Anyway, Palace have started from the back line again. They've punted forward up to the halfway line. 𝗪𝗪𝗪 drops in, wins the ball over the top of 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪. Fernandez recycles that ball. Kyle Walker-Peters drives down the right-hand side, drops the shoulder, still drives, plays the ball infield to Bowen, nice touch, but dispossessed. Fernandez, back to the halfway line to 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪. 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 sprays the ball over to the left-hand side to Diouf, who travels down, plays the ball, tries to Somerville, but Ward-Prowse recycles, plays the ball back into 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪. Oh, he drives himself into a bit of bother. Qiellman does. He wins it back, but it's a bit of a dangerous area. Diouf driving into a bit of problem, so is Qiellman again. They've done all right, but the ball's fallen back to Areola. Konstantinos Mavropanos, best name in football. Plays the ball through to James Ward-Prowse deep in the West Ham half. He sprays it over to Diouf on the left-hand side. He goes early to Somerville. He's got time and pace on the ball. Diouf's with him. Somerville drives. Somerville drives. Somerville drives. Somerville drives. Still in box. Ball goes out. West Ham corner. Brilliant football. Decent football from West Ham. Nice pacey start. You can see those little relationships. Diouf. Somerville on the left. Kyle Walker-Peters, Fernandez out on the right. So here we go. James Ward-Prowse is on the corner. We're looking for a good delivery here. Somerville's on the edge of the box. No one's marking him, but James Ward-Prowse isn't going to play that to him there. No zonal marking from Crystal Palace. They are marking every single West Ham player. JWP. Ball whipped in. Right on top of the keeper. Oh, it nearly lands on Mavropanos, but it's been cleared from Crystal Palace. Straight out for a West Ham throw-in. 5 minutes in, West Ham 0, Crystal Palace 0. West Ham's just regathering their shape again. Paquetá looking for the ball from Walker-Peters throw-in. James Ward-Prowse gets it, plays it back to Walker-Peters. Paquetá, he gives the ball away to Hughes. But West Ham regain possession again with, guess who? Fernandez intercepts the ball. He's very, very good at that. Diouf down the left-hand side. Goes for an up and over for Wilson. Wilson on the edge. Wins the header. Looks like he's fouled. He's calling for the foul. Referee doesn't give it. And Fernandez wins the ball back again for West Ham. But they've intercepted the ball. They've got it. Crystal Palace now hold on to it. Really for the first time in the game, 6 minutes in, they've got a hold of possession. West Ham pressing with Wilson on Henderson, putting the pressure on. Big clearance from their keeper. Diouf wins the header. Goes out for a Palace throw-in the Palace half. Wilson was calling for a foul on the edge of the box there. I've seen fouls given for stuff like that. But throw in from Palace to Hughes in the middle of the park. Plays the ball back. Ball sprayed over to Gueye. In through the middle. Pino sprays the ball over. Oh, he nearly gives it away. But Palace still got it. Kamada goes for a ball for... oh, God, that's fallen into the path of them. Oh... Who's gone down injured in the box? Is that Mavropanos? The ball was sprayed in from Kamada. It was looking like it was for Mateta. But everyone kind of let it go, including the Crystal Palace players. But the only player that chased that ball down was Mitchell. Walker-Peters kind of switched off for a second. He did hit the ball out for a corner. But we just... lack that concentration there for that split second. Bang, Mitchell from nothing wins Crystal Palace a corner. Right, let's see where we're at with corners. Let's see if we're doing this zonal marking. We look like we're man marking. We look like we've gone away from this zonal marking. Ball whipped in. Cleared from West Ham. Paquetá drops in. Tries to clear it out from a corner, but it looks like it goes into another corner again. Comes another corner coming in. Let's see where West Ham are at. Kamada. Ball whipped in. Right on top of Areola. Hits the bar. That's it. Goes out. He's given another corner. I think Areola had to tap that over.
He did, yeah.
They're whipping that ball right on top of the keeper. Let me see. There's a couple of players in that box from Crystal Palace that are not marked. I'm just... concerned. Let me have a look. No, they are now. Ball whipped in. On top of the keeper. Cleared again from West Ham. Pino shoots from distance. Big deflection. Another corner. Bloody corner. 9 minutes in, West Ham 0, Crystal Palace 0. 4 corners on quick succession for Crystal Palace. If you're a betting man, you're already up in that one. Here comes Kamada. He goes short on the edge of the box. Pino. Back to Kamada. Ball whipped in, cleared from James Ward-Prowse. West Ham have everyone back. So Gueye, or is it Mitchell, gets the ball and plays the ball back to Henderson. Henderson whips the ball forward. Ball lands in the path of Areola. He was calling for an offside, but Kamada must have stayed onside there. Areola. Diouf plays the ball back into Konstantinos Mavropanos. Walker-Peters down the right hand side. Walker-Peters. He cuts back, plays the ball back into Dinos. Dinos over to Kilman. Still in the West Ham half. Just driving over the halfway line. Plays the ball over to Diouf. Diouf holds it, sees the gap. Somerville. I thought Somerville was going to go. I think Diouf thought Somerville was going to go. Somerville stayed and the ball got played through to the keeper. Anyway, West Ham have recycled the ball with Diouf again. Goes for a big clearance in the middle of the park. Paquetá and Kilman don't really communicate, but Paquetá wins the ball back. Kilman also gets the ball and plays it back to Dinos. Ball switched over to Diouf. Somerville. Back to Diouf. Kilman. All the way back to Areola. Areola punts the ball forward for West Ham. Ball back with Henderson for Crystal Palace. He plays it short. Ball to Hughes. Played back to Gueye. Henderson chips the ball up over the top. Kamada drops in, collects it. Wharton drives forward for Palace. Space and time. Just over the halfway line. Plays a terrible ball. Kilman intercepts. Fernandez regains possession. And I've just dropped out for a second. God, that's dropped right back. I don't want that one. Walker-Peters. Paquetá recycles the ball from a foul against Somerville, but Somerville stays down. But what he plays on, advantage. Somerville's still down. Blows the whistle. Free kick West Ham. No, he hasn't blown the whistle. Mavropanos. Good ball over far side for Diouf. Plays the header down, but can't get that directly to Paquetá. Kilman. Mavropanos. Walker-Peters. West Ham throw in. Oh, bless me again. If you're new around here, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the thumbs up. Leave a comment. If you've never commented before, leave a comment. Everyone's friendly. James Ward-Prowse punts the ball forward for West Ham. Wilson does well, but so does the defender, to be fair. Wharton collects the ball for Crystal Palace in the middle of the park. Plays the ball forward for Kamada. He drives. Plays the ball over to the right-hand side. Crystal Palace still on the ball. Ball through back to Wharton again. Hughes. Hughes plays the ball back to Lacroix. Palace just playing the ball through the back line. Will Hughes through the middle in the West Ham half. Mitchell down the left-hand side. Holds on to it. Plays the ball back to Will Hughes. See that gap? Pina. Kyle Walker-Peters reads it well. Clears for West Ham upfield, but no one's there. Bowen is chasing. Lacroix back to Henderson. Henderson holds on to it. Wilson starts to close down. Ball through the gap. Pino. He drives. He's travelled about 50 yards, 60 yards, about 70 yards. Mitchell's with him down the left-hand side on the byline. Got an interception there from Walker-Peters. Looks like it's gone out for another corner. Corner to Crystal Palace. Whipped in, cleared from West Ham. Will Hughes intercepts. He recycles the second ball. All the way back to Henderson. Somerville chases down. Henderson's just so far off his line. Wharton. Mitchell on the halfway line for Crystal Palace. Driving into West Ham's half. Kamada's just switched over to the left-hand side for Palace. Wharton again. Tries it early. Pino. Oh, Mateta. I thought he did. He broke the offside trap there. Wharton's vision there was really, really good. Pino again. Played the ball through for Mateta. His back was turned to goal, so they didn't really get a good opportunity at it. Areola. Mavropanos. Walker-Peters down the right-hand side. He drives. He's got space and time. He keeps driving. He finds Bowen. Bowen can't get that ball through for Walker-Peters and loses it. Will Hughes gets that second ball for Palace. Pino. He drives down the left-hand side. Plays the ball infield. Kamada through the middle. Kamada's everywhere right now. Left and through the middle. Fernandez does really well. Fernandez. That's the pace. That's the difference when you've got a player who can run, who's got pace, who can track back. He goes and wins that ball. Paquetá. Okay, Walker-Peters. Ball up over the top. Oh, I thought it was a decent ball. It was intercepted from Mitchell. It was looking to find Bowen down that right-hand side. Mitchell's there. Paquetá's putting pressure on him. Sorry, it was Gay. Foul. Palace free kick. Areola. Kilman. Areola. Mavropanos. Ball punted forward. Wilson does well. Plays the ball out to Bowen. Wilson makes the run. Bowen on the touchline. Walker-Peters. Plays the ball back to Mavropanos. Kilman. Plays ball over to Diouf. Diouf drives. Somerville. Diouf's gone with him. Paquetá, Somerville. Chips the ball into Paquetá, back to Somerville. Fernandez. Good. Paquetá. Oh, he loses it. Mateta's got the ball for Palace. Plays the ball back to Hughes. Wharton tries to go early. Kilman intercepts that ball, does well. Fernandez drops in, collects it. He's everywhere, man. I really do rate this Fernandez. Somerville on the edge. Somerville plays it. He's going to play it to Diouf. Got to play it. Plays it to Paquetá. Paquetá out wide to Diouf. Diouf, whip. That's a great ball again, but cleared again from Palace. West Ham recycle that second ball. Kilman deep in the Palace half. Ward-Prowse. God, there's so many double-barreled names here. Ward-Prowse again. Space the ball over. Fernandez. Walker-Peters. Bowen. Walker-Peters. Fernandez. Diouf. Diouf whips it. Oh, it's a big, big, heavy ball. Tries to go to the back post. Goes out for a Crystal Palace goal kick. Thank you, Gary, my man. Thank you. Much appreciated. I know it gets redundant, but please don't forget to give our boy Anton a like and a subscribe. Too much play with defenders. Really struggle to focus when they put the cameras on. Just focusing on the board, like we don't care about the board. Leave our club. Focus on the players, please. Or do you know what? If you focus on them, slag them off. Sorry. I need to watch what I say. Kamada. Ball forward for Palace. Mateta drops in. Kilman does well. Kilman does really well in Mateta. Paquetá. Walker-Peters. Panic there. Konstantinos Mavropanos back to Walker-Peters on the touchline. Oh, he does really well. Go on. He just plays the ball back to JWP. Spray it over. Diouf. Diouf keeps going. Diouf. Somerville's there. Diouf back. Plays it into Ward-Prowse. Somerville. Fernandez. Over to Mavropanos. Over to Walker-Peters. Back to Mavropanos. Still in the Crystal Palace half. Ward-Prowse. Somerville. Kilman. Diouf. Somerville. Diouf. Back into Kilman, who's in the West Ham half now, just on the halfway line. Mavropanos. Ball forward. Tries a touch with Bowen. Bowen can't, he loses it, but Mateta drives forward now for Palace. His body's there from West Ham. Good interception there between Bowen and Ward-Prowse, and then Fernandez comes in and collects the ball for West Ham. Bowen drives. Bowen still got it. Goes down the right-hand side. Got by 3 players. Bowen whips it in early. No one's there at the back post. It's maybe a big hit, to be fair. Oh, Gary, man. Some king, man. I'm not asking people to do that, but thank you very much. Palace still got the ball. Will Hughes in the middle of the park. 22.5 minutes gone. West Ham have had 64% possession to Crystal Palace's 36. The score is 0-0. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. Please leave a comment. Will Hughes on the ball for Crystal Palace. Just coming into the West Ham half. Ball over. Kamada on the right-hand side. No, it's not. It's not, sorry. Get the wrong players' names here. LaCroix. Wharton. Palace still got the ball. It's funny because Palace are holding on to the ball just in the halfway line, waiting for West Ham to press them. But West Ham, I'm okay. I'm okay with what this is. I'm not so concerned. Will Hughes, oh God. Pino, got space. Pino on the edge. Kamada, skips by 1. Back to Pino, on the edge. Ball in, back post. Areola wins it, punches it clear. Mitchell. Paquetá's there. Mitchell still got it. Back into the path of Gay. Gay. Mitchell. Ball whipped in. Cleared from Paquetá. Hello. Hello. Uh-huh. Okay. Good. Good. Yeah, that's what he needs. Right, Don, I'm going, I'm watching, I'm online. Right. Stavropoulos is down, and it kind of looks really uncomfortable. He said it's a very physical game.
Is it?
Said that he was up against Kyle Lafferty for a corner and he was ripping his shirt and everything.
Was he? What left he was?
Lafferty against Shea was, yeah. Stavropoulos has gone down. He kind of landed heavy, what looked like on his kind of his shoulder or his hip or something like that.
Did she say how Shea was playing?
Said it's all right, yeah.
Where did he come from, Tony? The fellow that's playing in the central midfield there?
Wharton.
No, Hernandez.
Fernandez, Southampton.
Did he?
Yeah, he's very good. Stavropoulos is up again.
Yeah. I like this chair. I just seen it come out of that box there. Where'd you get that one from? This chair from? Box is there.
I don't know that. Palace.
Oh. Thought you said you got it from that. Who's this, Fred?
Geezer, come here. People were asking for you.
Yeah,
Come round.
Get in.
Palace on the ball with Mitchell.
You get going.
Stavropoulos is back on the park. Right, everyone, you were asking for Freddie. Freddie, say hello.
Hi.
What do you say? What do you usually say? Come on.
Come on, you irons.
See, you haven't seen him for a while. And look, sorry, we don't like. They're focusing on the board again. It's really doing my head in. Don't want to see you, mate. Don't want to see you. Freddie.
Yeah.
Come on, you irons. Yay! Let me see what everyone's saying. Wait. Let me see what everyone's saying. No one's wrote a comment yet, but they will be writing a comment. Freddie, ask Mum to pour the hot water into my coffee thing and say pour it not like that much from the top. Oh, okay. Okay. People are saying, "Come on, you irons, Freddie." Palace driving the ball forward down the left-hand side. Pino.
I can hear you in there, Freddie. Close the door.
There's no door.
Oh, there's no door. Oh.
Punted forward from Palace.
Oh.
Ariel is there. Rolls it out to Kilman.
Oh, it's good to see Ariella back.
Every time Bowen tries to get on that ball, they have got two players marking him. Ward-Prowse does recycle back into Somerville, though. He drives forward, tries to play the ball through, but Will Hughes gets it, but we win the second ball with Fernandez. He drives down, Paquetá takes the ball off him. Oh, it's a nice ball through for Wilson. Got a lot of work to do. It goes out for a corner. West Ham get a corner. Good work there from Wilson. It kind of looked like he lost it, and then he kind of won a corner from nothing because the player got in front of him. He just put the pressure on, the player had to take the ball out.
Dad, what is it?
Oh, nothing. Just people were saying hi to you.
No, but what about coffee cup?
Oh, I'll tell my way in a second. Don't worry. Corner to West Ham. And
Where you going?
Diouf is there. Diouf is there. He's had to come over to the right hand side to take it. Let's get one of his whip balls in. Whip. Right on the front post. Oh, cleared from 𝗪𝗘𝗧 onto the edge. Somerville tries to win it. Hughes clears. James Ward-Prowse does intercept and gets it back. He finds the gap over on the right hand side with 𝗪𝗪𝗧. He's in the box. 𝗪𝗪𝗧 is using his strength. I think the ball goes out for a goal kick.
Oh, you're there. How are you? All right. Good. It is nice. You right, darling?
Yeah.
Come for it. No, get in here and sit with me.
Palace have got the ball. They're just showing the stats there. It's like 1 attempt each, 1 on target from West Ham, nothing on target from Palace. It kind of defines this game really well. Palace played the ball straight out of the field. Diouf takes the throw in early. Somerville back to Diouf. Diouf nothing on forward, so he plays the ball back. Kilman plays the ball through to Fernandez on the edge of the centre circle. Walker-Peters.
No.
Bowen goes early. Ball's gone through for Wilson. Bowen's collected the second ball though. Will Hughes is all over him. Callum Wilson, Freddie. Kamada skips by 2 or 3 players and it's a foul in the middle of the centre circle. Free kick to Crystal Palace. They've gone early. Ball down the right hand side. Will Hughes has got the ball again for Palace. He drives infield. Nothing on. Plays the ball back. Wharton plays the ball back again. He's back on the halfway line. Gay. Over to Mitchell. Touchline. Back to Gay. On the halfway line. Lacroix. Crystal Palace. On the edge of their centre circle. In their half. Palace on the ball, still just creeping into the West Ham half. Big long ball from Gay. Switch play. Good ball. Player brings it down, crosses it into the box, tries to cause a bit of concern. Pino wins it. It falls onto the head of Kamada, was that?
Kamada, yeah.
Glances wide. But I don't really know who was marking him. Like, it looked like there was a challenge, but Kamada got over the top. It wasn't Kilman, was it? Yeah, Kilman should have been tighter, man. Kilman should have been tighter on him there. We were lucky, kind of got away with that one.
It's free.
Freddie, Glenn's. Oh, West Ham on the way forward. Callum Wilson. Wilson. Foul. Freddie, Glenn has said, go and say to your mum, thank you for getting her looks. He's gone to say it. Freddie, who's your favourite player? The special one is asking who your favourite player is. You can't say. Yes. I'll tell you who his favourite player was last season. But not anymore.
Right now it will be
Bowen. Pino, Mavropanos all over Pino.
Bowen and 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗪.
Bowen and 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧.
Who's Wilson?
Callum Wilson, striker. Palace have still got the ball. It's their own half. I don't know what to make of this game. It's a net. Ball forward for Palace. Kamada. Wharton.
Is this at home?
Yeah.
LaCroix on the edge of the centre circle. Ball sprayed. Crossfield cross. Walker-Peters does well. Paquetá does well to recycle. Ball goes out for a West Ham throw-in. Walker-Peters goes for a long throw. Wilson lands off of him. Crystal Palace throw in on the halfway line. Gay. Oh, they're inside the box. On the edge, shot from distance. Big block from Wharton. Areola comes out. Commands his box. Gets the ball with his two hands and holds on to the play for West Ham. I've need to generate some excitement because right now there's no element of excitement in this game at all. Gay. Wharton in the middle of the park in the West Ham half. Mitchell drives. Bowen's with him. Drives back. Ball whipped in. Kilman. Will Hughes wins the second ball. Not in that area. Get rid of it, West Ham! Do you know what my concern there is, right? The ball's been whipped in. We've won the header, but it's a pathetic clearance and it's fallen into the path of Palace. Palace have had too many touches in our 18-yard box. I think Pino's kind of last at a shot. It's taken a deflection. I think it would have been going out, to be honest with you, but it's a corner to Palace. Really just a piss poor clearance from West Ham. Oh, I think it was... Come on.
It's all right, it's all right.
Comes another corner from Palace. Kamada. Ball whipped in. Right into the back post. Oh! Areola has saved us. The ball's gone in. And I honestly can't for the life of me understand what's actually happened there. And how that's happened. And do you know who scored it? Mateta. It's defensively shocking, and it's not Areola. I'm intrigued to see that replay, but it's the lack of. It's defensively shocking. It's defensively utterly shocking. Honestly, another corner, Kamada back post. Like, why are? It's Kilman. It's Kilman. He's absolutely destroyed. Kilman is absolutely destroyed, and no one's then marking Mateta. It's their spatial awareness in that middle of the park. Kilman is weak, and Mavropanos is not marking anyone. The two biggest central defenders should be all over. Look, why is no one marking Mateta, the striker? Why is no one marking him? It doesn't make sense. It does not compute. It does not add up. And it's all because they want it more. And the game's this crap game, but they just want it more. I don't even think it's just unlucky, Mandy, as well. I do think it's down to the fact that Gay destroyed Kilman. Like, you need to be commanding. You need to command, and we've got no element of commanding at all, man. Kilman needs to be doing so much better in that position. So much better in that position. So depressing, man. And that's the interesting point, and I very rarely agree with Tony Gale, but he's just said Palace can now sit back, 7 minutes to go till half-time. Like, they've got lucky with not lucky, just lucky that West Ham have not done anything, and Palace have taken advantage of that. One chance, one goal. Mateta's struggling, gets himself a goal. I told you that before we came on. I told you that the other day. I said if there's a player that needs confidence, if the player needs confidence, you want to be playing against West Ham. Free kick to West Ham. Just on the edge of the 18-yard box. Right on the corner. You've got Ward-Prowse and Diouf stepping over it. You've got an in-swinger. An innie or an outie coming in. Don't know what they're going to do. Need to do something though. Diouf runs over it. Ward-Prowse whips in. Back post. Do you know what? Like, see, defensively, it's shocking. Not defensively, attacking, it's shocking. Mavropanos and Kilman ran into... I never even just attempted anything there. Somerville. Ball in. Back post. Bowen. It was offside anyway. I know. Can Wilson get in front? He does. Oh, it's a good tackle from the Crystal Palace defender. I've not really focused on the crowd much, but a lot of empty seats, man. I don't know if everyone's gone away at half-time for their half-time drinks or whatever, but...
What was the demo supposed to be today?
Just outside the stadium, yeah.
That's a little bit unfortunate, I think, with that goal. It wasn't as
It's not
desperately bad as he was saying there.
it's desperately bad if your defenders don't attack it.
Yeah, well, they were
No,
trying
that's-
to attack it and it went up to the post.
Yeah, but if you...
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but
No, it's not,
it
because
wasn't the worst defensive.
it was because no one was marking the striker. How could at 6 yards in, he's got a free rein?
Yeah, don't miss it. 24.
Guess what? Corner, Palace. I don't know if I'm just being drawn to the white seats in the stadium, but it really feels like a lot of people aren't there. But I know it's close to half time, and I know a lot of people go up for their beverages and stuff, but there's a lot of empty seats kicking about. I might try and focus on that halfway through the second half. Half time, I will be nipping away for 15 minutes, and I will be back for the second half, of course, but we've still got 30 seconds to play of this half. It'd be nice if we could try and get something in for half time. My fear is that Somerville, where he wants it. Somerville still drives, but he kind of drives into it. They've got 3 players all over him now. That's the problem. I think Somerville made the wrong choice there because he was running at the defender and then he ran away from the goal. Then bang, Crystal Palace had the time to get the bodies there. Foul. It's given a foul against Kilman. Yellow card. Two minutes of added time. Kamada and Wharton over the ball. Cleared from West Ham. Back in from Hughes. Cleared from Mavropanos. Back to Pino.
Oh.
Diouf. Somerville. Paquetá goes early, sees Diouf. Oh, it's Somerville through. Somerville and Wilson. Back to Wilson. Oh, he's fucking gone into traffic. So many traffic. Like, so slow. We're so slow. We're so fucking slow. We're so slow. Oh, there's the halftime whistle. Oh, there is the halftime whistle. Honestly. 1-0. Halftime. What do you all think of that? Let me know in the comments. It's not been great. It's not been ideal at all. It's been to be honest with you, it's not been ideal or great for any of the teams if we're being sincere here. But it's just the little things in the game that really add up to why it's not been that great, to be honest. And it's making sure we can try and I don't know, man. I don't know how to really think about it. Just putting this on for you so you can get some action. Sorry. Oh, that's not what I'm trying to do. Oh, it's wrong. What am I doing here? Apologies, everyone. 2 seconds. There you go. That should be it. Right. So what I'm gonna do is it's half time. I'm I'm going to leave you to kind of compute what actually went on in that half. It wasn't a great half for either of the teams, to be honest with you. But they took their chance, and a player who was struggling this season, 𝗪𝗘𝗧, stepped up, got a goal, unmarked in the middle of the box, 5 yards out. It is what it is, isn't it? Anyway, I'll be back for the second half. See you. Hello everyone, welcome back to the West Ham Network. This is your second half. West Ham getting beat 1-0 to Crystal Palace. No substitutions from West Ham, but we have seen a substitution from Crystal Palace. Pino has gone off the field, picking up an injury there in the end of the second half. Loads of comments coming in. Part of me feels like I don't want to win this one. I hate feeling that way, but if Port hangs on, it will be this way for the rest of the season. Straight into a corner for Crystal Palace from the off. Good to see you, my friend. No subs again, I know. Czech. He's Senegalese, but he came from the Sparta Prague.
He's a big boy, that big Crystal Palace boy, isn't he?
Ball whipped in. Yeah. Oh my God, they've hit the bar. They have hit the bar from the off. We are a monstrosity from corners, from set pieces. We cannot handle it. We have got no element of defence. Nothing. Somerville, he's fouled. I can't understand what I'm witnessing in terms of defensive. Completely unmarked. Don't know don't know what's going on. Is he unmarked? Where is he? Oh my God! Like, why are we not marking our players? Like, I don't understand. What is going on? Oh my God, who's Mavropanos marking? Who's Kelman marking? And then Mateta's in front of Areola.
Oh, darn it.
Oh, darn it. Get here to... Oh, you don't love me anymore.
Somerville. Ward-Prowse recycles. Somerville, Diouf, cuts in field, Diouf, drives down the left-hand side. Somerville, back to Diouf, Ward-Prowse, finds Fernandez through the middle. Out to Walker-Peters, Bowen. Skips by one, tries to cross in, West Ham corner.
See if they go and put up anything.
Corner West Ham, Diouf heading over the other side.
Corner first. Didn't get anything through here.
Comes another corner coming in. Ball whipped in. Cleared from the front post. It was a terrible corner from Diouf. Come on, West Ham. Ball whipped in. Goal! Ball in! Yes! What a delivery from Diouf.
Right. Nice goal.
Good delivery from Diouf. Let's see if this can turn things around from us. But great goal from Jared Bowen. Freddie, stop that. First time he's getting into the game, really, to be honest with you. First time. And
lovely header.
Sort out our defence, man. Sort out our defence.
Yay!
And to be honest with you, if I'm Crystal Palace, I'm raging with my defence. So West Ham raging with our defence, Crystal Palace raging with their defence, and they should be.
I mean, he made so much room on his own there. Look, he made that room, got all that room.
But we've gained that momentum now. That's what we need to utilise, is that momentum. And that is another assist from the man himself, Diouf. Go on Diouf again. Into 𝗪𝗪𝗧. Somerville doesn't run, however, 𝗪𝗪𝗧's ball was quite crap.
Square one, your lounge. And your kitchen is really nice.
Ward-Prowse wins the ball. Will Hughes recycles for Crystal Palace. Ball goes out. West Ham.
Is that Hughes a Southern Ireland player, is he?
No.
No, but he was.
Clay's not happy at all. Will Hughes recycles. He gets the ball. Kamada. Mitchell down the left-hand side for Palace.
Trying to get the game. Just kicked off at 2:30, so that should be.
Ball forward from Fernandez. Bowen latches onto it. Bowen's on the edge. Goes in early to the back post to Callum Wilson, who slides in and can't get there, but it's decent play from West Ham. 𝗪𝗪𝗧 over on the far side here on the close touchline. Ward-Prowse from distance. Block. Back post. Save from Henderson. Better from West Ham. You can feel that momentum kicking in. Ball crossed in from Palace. Back post. Goes wide.
Darn it! I'll darn you in a minute. Oh. Nanny doesn't see what you do. No, I know. Now, look at the screen and watch the game. This is your team. It's called West Ham. Now, where are you going now? For God's sakes. X.
Ball in the middle. Fernandez. He drives forward. Spade out to Somerville. Somerville collects. Diouf down the left hand side. Ball whipped in. Corner. West Ham. You can feel that momentum switch. You can feel the fans getting behind that. What's that, like a third corner now in the second half so far? Quick succession. Ball whipped in, Ward-Prowse. Back post. Cleared from Henderson. Fernandez gets the second ball for West Ham. Walker-Peters collects it. Plays the ball over to Diouf. Nothing on for him, so he plays the ball back to Areola. Areola sprays it wide to Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse in the halfway line. Back into Diouf, furthest back player. Mavropanos collects on the halfway line, sprays it over to Walker-Peters. Walker-Peters up. Fernandez, 𝗪𝗪𝗧 dispossessed. West Ham throw in. Arteta deep in the Palace half. 𝗪𝗪𝗧 wins the ball back for West Ham. Does well. Still got it down the right hand side. Bowen's overtaking the ball. Calls for it. 𝗪𝗪𝗧. Ball goes. I think it was. Oh no, it's kept in. Bowen! Save from Henderson. Oh, I think the ball had just gone out.
Yeah, it did go out. Yeah.
Oh, it's a corner. I thought do you know what? That's funny. The ball did go out, and I think Paquetá thought it maybe took a touch off him, but the refs called it, and it was a corner.
Yeah.
Took a deflection. Come on, West Ham! Come on, you Irons! Can we turn this around? Come on. Diouf. Henderson comes out, punches clear. Somerville on the far side. Skips by, left foot crossing. Decent cross. That's quite far though. It's gone all the way over to Diouf. Paquetá. Oh, he's dispossessed too easy. Bowen's there, tries to win the ball back, nearly does. Gay. Ball forward, foul. Free kick.
Matchday live. And they're winning 2-0. 𝗪𝗠𝗧 whatever they're called. 2-0.
Yellow card for Jared Bowen. Crystal Palace, he's fouled from Somerville.
Johnston, or whatever they're called. Winning. Can't believe 𝗪𝗬𝗦𝗧 is still playing.
Looks like Nicholas Füllkrug is warming up to come on. West Ham are defending that. Wharton over the free kick. As is Kamada. Right on the edge of the 18. Ball whipped in, left foot. Oh my God, like defensively we're so bad, man. We're so bad defensively. Ball's gone over the top from 𝗪𝗧𝗧, but just dominating. He's just dominating our defence so badly. Kilman again. Kilman's just standing there doing nothing.
It's a big guy, that guy, isn't he, from Palace? Very good.
Callum Wilson is off. Nicholas Füllkrug is on. Dad, flick that plug on, maybe. James Ward-Prowse is still on the park. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. I should. Kilman. Somerville drops in. Diouf collects it deep in the Palace half. Ball up over the top. I thought that was going to find Bowen. I like that vision. Paquetá does well. He finds James Ward-Prowse straight over to the right hand side. Walker-Peters inside the 18-yard box. Onto the edge. Crossed in. Crystal Palace nodded it into the path of their keeper. A collision between the keeper and the player. They're always going to give that in favour of the keeper.
Yeah.
But the Crystal Palace defender has actually headed that into the path of danger. That's allowed, I don't know who it was from West Ham. Was it Füllkrug? Yeah, it was. More than entitled to go to that challenge. More than entitled to go for that challenge. But the keeper has gone down. They're just checking on Henderson now. There was a heavy, I think it was a heavy fall.
Who's your mate?
Oh, see, I don't know why they keep focusing on Brady and Sullivan all the time. Auriello comes out, commands that box, collects the ball for West Ham.
Where's Fabianski?
Bowen crosses it in. Back post, Paquetá! Cleared off the line!
Alright, so I thought that was away.
Diouf! Crosses it in! Keeper Henderson clears! Ward-Prowse! Walker Piaz! Low Henderson! Oh!
Batter. Started off with 86.
Ball whipped in, gone out. West Ham goal kick. Looks like Palace are about to make another substitution. Cleared into the path of West Ham, but Kamada gets the ball off of James Ward-Prowse. Now Mateta drives, tries to see the run round, but cleared from West Ham.
Mateta's the right threat, isn't he?
Ball goes out, West Ham goal kick. It's a funny one now, because what do you do, right? We as fans watch this game and we think, from the start, we lack the legs in the middle of the park. We've gained momentum now in the second half. We're clearly playing a little bit better. Do you flick that switch? We all cry out and say that Potter makes substitutions too late. And what is that switch that we do? Because he's gone like for like with the striker, but he's done nothing in the midfield. And I think it'd be interesting to know, like, oh, 𝗪𝗪𝗧 gets the ball. I thought he was going to shoot from about 40 million yards away. Holds on to it, finds Fernandes. Fernandes sprays the ball over to Kyle Walker-Peters. Travelling down the right-hand side. Bowen drives infield. Plays the ball back to Fernandes. Sprays over to Diouf. Diouf, thought he was going to whip it in. Holds on to it. Plays the ball back. Keelman. 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧. Drives forward. Switch play over to left-hand side. Diouf got time and space on the ball. He finds Paquetá. Paquetá crosses it in early. Back post. Kyle Walker-Peters! Decent from West Ham. Is that on, Dad?
Yeah, it's on. Yeah. Do you want it off?
No. Yeah, you can actually flick it off, yeah. JWP off as soon as possible. How's Igor played? Oh, well, Bowen nearly wins the ball off of their last defender, Lacroix. And he can't get it. He's just got the ball back, and Crystal Palace come out from the back line. Mitchell's on the ball just over the halfway line. Plays the ball into the middle of the park. Wharton. Ball spit out to the right-hand side as Crystal Palace come into the West Ham half. Drive forward down that right-hand side. Wharton again trying to construct something in the middle of the park. Ball whipped in. Cleared from 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗪. He's unmarked and they scored! Honestly, defensively shocking again. Like, it's Mitchell from absolutely nothing. Like, we could not clear it. We cannot clear our lines at all. Honestly, I mean, it's a great goal from a mistake from West Ham. A great goal from a mistake from West Ham, and it's just tiresome. It's tiresome, man. It's tiresome. Ball whipped in from Wharton. The way we defend that is awful, like all over the place, but it's a great goal from Mitchell. But terrible defensively from West Ham. Absolutely terrible. But you get a shot, 10 yards out, on the volley, whips it in, unstoppable shot. But it's the fact he's unmarked that far out into the box, the fact he's that unmarked, the fact that he gets the time to watch the ball. Let me count right when the ball hits our player, how long it's in the air for. 1, 2, 3. 3 seconds and nobody's anywhere near him. It's a great volley from him. Let's not take away from that. Good goal from Mitchell, but ridiculous defending again from West Ham. Here we go again. Corner West Ham. Two shots on target, Crystal Palace, and they've scored bloody both of them. Ball whipped in from Diouf. Cleared from Palace. Into the path of Walker-Peters. Ball switched over. Oh, 𝗪𝗪𝗧 unmarked. Back post. Into no one. Good from Paquetá. Good from Paquetá. Ball going to go out. Yeah, it does for a corner, West Ham. Come on, West Ham. Corner again. Diouf. Ball whipped in. Back post. Oh! Cleared from the Palace defence.
Oh,
He's nipped the ball past James Ward-Prowse.
he's fouling, yeah.
He's not. Nah. Uses his strength. Kyle Walker-Peters regains second ball for West Ham.
I like
Ball
him.
goes way back to Areola.
He's a good player, isn't he? Walker Peters. Like Carl Walker, what his name is.
Koeman. Fernandez. He's got to make a change now. He's got to make a change. Ward-Prowse up over the top. Heavy ball. Bowen can't chase, and the ball's gone out for a goal kick. Right, I'll be back in a second, everyone.
I'm on the toilet. I'm on the toilet if you need it.
Back. Just went for a wee. Throw in from Crystal Palace. Cleared from West Ham. Finally cleared the ball. Straight into the path of Crystal Palace. Mitchell into the box. Oh my god, he's unmarked. He's unmarked.
Oh.
It was a good block there from 𝗪𝗘𝗦𝗧, but just unmarked at the back post. Somerville's done well. Somerville.
Oh.
Referee.
Down over there. He's down.
Somerville's still down, and he doesn't look all right, to be honest with you. He doesn't look happy at all. He looks really uncomfortable.
You got it both ways. Yeah. What's wrong?
Returned, didn't he, last week? His first start, anyway, for quite some time against Tottenham. Subbed after only an hour. But that was probably just to protect him. But here he might have to be subbed due to injury. But here's the Palace change. 𝗖𝗥𝗬𝗦𝗧𝗔𝗟, talking of injury. On for the first time this season. Knock in pre-season. Adam Wharton, who's just returned from injury.
So, where's Ezzy?
He plays for Arsenal, that.
Oh, for Christ's sake, we don't know.
Substitution from Crystal Palace, and Wharton is off. But West Ham look like they're about to make a double substitution. I think I seen 𝗪𝗬𝗦 there. Let's hope this is not bloody too late. I think Magassa shot from distance. Good save from Areola. Be interesting to see what. Let's have a look and see. Ward-Prowse. Magasa. Magasa and Giami.
This big guy, that guy, and it's tough to play against, I think.
Kamada. Mitchell. Kamada. Ball back. Still waiting on substitutions to be made. Looks like a double substitution for West Ham. We're about to see Magasa and Giami come on. Oh my God, he's taken Fernandez off. And the crowd have made their voices extremely clear about that. Why the hell is he taking Fernandez off and Somerville off? Don't know how James Ward-Prowse is staying on that part, to be honest with you. They're lining up. I don't know why he's taking Fernandez off. He's probably been our best player. He has probably been our best player. It's so frustrating to watch. Why the fuck is he taking Fernandez off? Bowen.
Oh, here.
How can you take off a player which has had the most impact on the game, Mandy? I actually have not a single idea, if I'm being honest with you. Harry says Potter has to go. Effing joke. He couldn't coach someone to pick their nose. What the hell does he see in JWP? It must be love. You did, Mandy. You did say that. You're losing at home. You're losing at home, and the boy that's got the most impact, the boy that's got pace, the boy that's nipping in and winning all the interceptions, it's genuinely playing well, is off the park. Phil Krug on the edge, shot from Bowen, up, Rose Ed. 10 minutes to go. The crowd did absolutely boo that substitution. Dios just pulled the Palace player down. Our heads have been wobbled. Our heads are gone. English Yardy says, Anton, let's be honest. If we get a result, Potter has to go. That was horrendous substitution taking off Fernandez. Oh my God, what a save that is from Areola. I think he was offside anyway, but it was a good save from Areola. When the throw in from West Ham, Paquetá, Magasa. Paquetá. He's fouled. Whipped in from Diouf. Front post, back post. Cleared from Palace into the mix. Cleared again from 𝗪𝗘𝗧 from Palace. Diouf. Kilman. Mavropanos. Our two centre backs, man. They're just not it. They're not it. Ball forward. Crossed in low. Fulkud tries to get there, but he can't. Cleared from Palace. 𝗪𝗘𝗧 collects the ball. Oh my God, just opening up gaps as they travel down the left-hand side. Ball infield. 𝗪𝗘𝗧. Just there's no urgency really from Palace because they don't need to. That's the point I'm trying to make. Shot from distance.
And minutes, good. That's great, Shay. Well done, Shay. Oh, Oh, that's good. But I mean, the likes of even the like. Yeah.
Oh God, here they come. Diouf does get the ball back though.
Also, she had a good shot then. Good. The only thing is you've got when you've got Carl Lafford.
They've got the ball again. Palace coming forward down the right hand side. They've got 𝗪𝗘𝗧 free in the middle of the park. Palace coming in, crosses to the edge. It's a bad choice from the Palace player. Oh, West Ham tried to trap onto that there, but difficult. Kyle Walker-Peters on the ball. Is James Ward-Prowse there with him? He doesn't not going to play it. He hasn't. No, Bowen to James Ward-Prowse. Oh, they've intercepted and they drive forward now again. Palace in the middle of the park with 𝗪𝗘𝗧, who's dropped in deep. Kamada on the halfway line. Back into 𝗪𝗘𝗧, who's just... No, it's not 𝗪𝗘𝗧. Jesus, sorry, it's not. Mitchell. Palace just holding on to the ball now.
He's doing his thing. So what you want me to tell?
And then they're driving forward. 𝗪𝗘𝗧 sees the gap. Diouf reads it well, collects it. Magassa can't get it though because Diouf plays the ball over the top of Magassa. Magassa goes down holding his leg.
Right, okay.
Palace just holding on to possession. Palace still on the ball down the right hand side. Still on it. 3 minutes to go for West Ham. Plus any form of injury time. Ball distance, shot from distance, just over the bar.
Mum said that Kelly's cooking our dinner, but you can look after yourself, yeah? I don't know what she's talking about. Oh!
Oh. Oh, I'm just listening to the stats. It's awful.
A lot of empty seats there, look.
7 minutes of added time apparently we're getting.
Oh. What's the other teams? How are we looking now? It's England. Who's that? Yeah. Go to that one. Who's this for?
Seven minutes of added time. Kyle Walker-Peters plays the ball. Oh, it's just gone ahead of 𝗪𝗬𝗧. Been a foul against West Ham, no. We will go straight live onto the review after the match day live. We'll also be going live to the London Stadium, so you can join us on the show there. Not that you want to, because it sounds like it's going to be a bloody rant and a moan, to be honest with you.
Crystal Palace are in fourth position if they win this.
It just shows you our tactics though when we've got 𝗪𝗘𝗧 playing as a striker. 𝗪𝗘𝗬𝗧 tries to skip by their player, but they've intercepted. 𝗪𝗬𝗬 goes for a spray ball over the far right hand side. Can 𝗪𝗬𝗬𝗧 get there? He can. 𝗪𝗬𝗬𝗧, 𝗪𝗘𝗧, 𝗪𝗘𝗬𝗬, ball into the box.
Speculation will intensify around the West Ham manager after another defeat. I'm sure afterwards will say there have been moments today when they have done things well, but ultimately they've been undone yet again.
Walker Peters on the halfway line. 𝗪𝗘𝗬𝗬, Ward-Prowse, Walker Peters. Ward-Prowse regains. Yeah, Bowen sprays it over to the far side. 𝗪𝗬𝗬𝗧, header, back post, goes out, goal kick, yeah.
Do you have the remote control for that TV?
I need that for this. Come and join me on the review show because I've got a lot to say even in that department.
What's happened here? What's happened? The ref.
Juggling two competitions currently, with a Premier League start that sees them unbeaten, yet to be behind.
Throw in from Palace. Mateta is using his strength, but honestly, got a lot to say about our defence, man.
Losing again.
Flag goes up for West Ham.
Nearly. A couple of minutes later. I've been on the chat. He put me on the chat today. That was nice.
Oh my God, 18 attempts from Crystal Palace to West Ham's 8. I think they've only had like 2 or 3 on target. Guess what? They've regained possession again. 𝗪𝗬𝗬𝗬𝗧 forward. They've read the ball well and got it. Like I said, if you are watching, you either get moved across to the highlights show. If not, jump across and come and join us on the highlights review show because I'll be going live and talking about the game, reviewing the game, and then we'll go live to London Stadium with Russ as well. Kyle Walker-Peters just driving.
He's been good. Walker-Peters.
Magasa with a big up and under. 𝗪𝗘𝗬𝗬𝗧 playing as a striker. Mateta chases with 𝗪𝗬𝗬𝗬𝗧. Oh my God.
What's going on
𝗪𝗬𝗬𝗬𝗬 and Areola. Bit of a confusion, but 𝗪𝗬𝗬𝗬𝗬's got the ball.
Oh, I think he went for goal then. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Oh well.
Now they're heading out, fearing yet another win at home.
Oh, it's off. It's off. Something, you know, they go fourth in the league.
That's the way it feels, doesn't it? Just blah. I feel like I do these. It's just like blah, 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 blah. Listen to the booze. Listen to the booze. I don't know what else you want me to say, but I can't keep watching what I'm watching. It's awful. It's really not enjoyable. It's just not an enjoyable time as a West Ham fan. It's game after game. It's time after time. It's decision after decision. It's tactics after tactics. It's everything. Come across to the review show. Come and get the opinion across there. We will be going live to the London Stadium as well to get fans' reactions. So come and join us there. Thanks for watching. You'll come across Highlights Review Show. You should get transferred across. If not, come and find us on the West Ham Network. Thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with us. Apologies, it's not been better. See you soon.